What's going on? Should we be afraid?
I always recommend hope versus fear.
Will we come to a world in our lifetime where we don't need that many people working?
Look, it's possible.
Will AI take over our jobs? Will robots replace us in the near future? What will the world look like when machines grow smarter, faster, and more capable than ever before? What should we be doing right now? And what tools we need to stay ahead? Are you still pretending AI won't take your job? Wake up, it's already happening. CEOs aren't just warning us, they're firing people. Software engineers, investors, even creatives. AI is coming for the highest paid roles first. But here's the good news, you can survive this. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to future-proof your career step by step. Stick around. This could save your livelihood. Let's get real. Naveen Tiwari, CEO of InMobi, just spoke out loud. His company will automate 80% of software coding by December 2025. They're already halfway there. His software engineers? He says they'll be obsolete in 2 years. Why? Because AI writes code faster, smarter, better, and it fixes its own bugs.
Upgrade yourself. Don't ask me to upgrade you. This is survival.
Survival. That's the word he used. And he's not alone in the list of tech CEOs who think the same.
People will lose jobs.
Yeah.
There will come a point where no job is needed. You can have a job if you want to have a job for sort of personal satisfaction, but the AI will be able to do everything.
Is being automated. And so now you have to know how to use that stuff. So either software works for you or you work for software, and once the software takes over, you're gone.
LinkedIn's founder, Reid Hoffman.
Reid Hoffman is the co-founder of LinkedIn and one of the world's most successful entrepreneurs,
playing pivotal roles in the success of influential companies, including PayPal, Airbnb, Facebook, and OpenAI.
And now he is a leading voice in AI, helping people utilize this new technology to empower themselves in their life and careers.
Warns of massive disruptions in just 2 years. But here's where most people get it wrong. AI isn't just coming for grunt work. It's gunning for specialists. Investors, engineers, analysts, even your job. Reid Hoffman created his own AI version of himself.
Reid AI, introduce yourself to everyone.
Hello, everyone. I'm thrilled to be here today. I'm an AI-generated version of Reid Hoffman, his digital twin.
He do say to prefer hope over fear and creativity and innovation over paranoia, but let's hear that in his own words.
I always recommend hope versus fear and curiosity and optimism versus, paranoia. But it doesn't mean that it isn't painful to do the transition. So yes, AI tools will be available in a small number of years for everything. And there'll be AI tools for not just the thing I've created with Reid AI, but like real-time interaction with Reid AI and all the rest of that. And that will happen. Fear is generally best converted to curiosity. That doesn't mean it won't be difficult. And that doesn't mean that you won't be learning new things.
Let's break this down. AI isn't coming, it's here. It's better than you at repetitive tasks, data crunching, even writing legal contracts. But here's the kicker. CEOs care about profit, not your career. If a machine does it cheaper and faster, you're gone. Period.
One is you have to understand that you don't get to an optimistic future by trying to avoid failure. When we started LinkedIn, everyone said this won't work, but just because you don't have a 100% chance of succeeding doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it.
Think you're safe because you're creative? Think again. AI generates ads, writes songs, and designs logos. But there's one thing it can't do. AI can't read a room, it can't build trust, it can't want something. Your superpower? You're human, but only if you double down on what machines can't replicate. You need to understand that AI will take away jobs, but it will create many more, like an AI designer creating Reid's AI avatar. But are you fit to get that job? That's where the talk is about skilling up and staying relevant. Because it's not about whether your job will remain. It's about whether your job role remains in the company. To stay relevant in an AI-driven job market, focus on human-centric skills that machines can't replicate. Creativity, generating novel ideas, solving unstructured problems. Emotional intelligence, empathy, collaboration, leadership, and critical thinking. Strategic decision-making, ethical judgment. Pair these with AI fluency. Learn to leverage tools like ChatGPT or coding assistants to amplify your productivity not replace it. Here are a few steps to follow. Step 1. Learn AI, don't fight it. Take a course today. Not to become an expert, but to speak its language and start using it to your advantage. I'll drop a link below to some free starter courses.
I encourage people to go play with it, go try it, because as they realize it, they go, oh, I can still do these things using AI. So, for example, if I'm writing an essay, as opposed to starting with a blank page, I'm probably going to start with a GPT-4 prompt, right? And say, hey, I'm thinking about this, and this. I got this. Okay, now this is what I'm going to start working from in terms of how to do it. And that, by the way, just accelerates me and makes my ability to bring in my intelligence, as opposed to having to type a lot and stare at the blank page. I can move faster and get to more interesting things. And so
Step 2. Pivot to human-only skills. Strategy, empathy, persuasion, creativity, ideation. Be the person who directs the AI, not the one it replaces.
because one of the things AI is it's like the meta tool. And so it'll, as opposed to having to learn all the details of Photoshop, you can just use the AI to say, well, I'm really thinking about something that has this kind of look and this kind of light effect. Can you do that? And it'll figure out how to do that for you, as opposed to all the mechanics. So that kind of visual thinking or creativity or tool use is a thing that you also want to be instilling.
Step 3. Become a resourceful creator. AI needs your ideas, novelty, flaws, hunger, that viral trend, the next billion-dollar app. Machines can't dream it up because they don't understand humans like we do, but they can help you build it 10x faster.
Well, so I think within this year, 2025, it'll quickly become that every engineer is using at least one Copilot agent, and that's part of what Professional is. And I think perhaps by the end of next year, 2026, all of us will have a lightweight coding assistant.
Step 4. Become the part of the AI transition journey who is required for the company to make it reach. It's 80% job replacement targets, so you are still in the 20% of the remaining jobs. And you can't do that by staying in denial or running away from AI, because it sure is coming and we can't stop it. Here's the uncomfortable
Part of
truth.
what you want to be doing, just like any new technological revolution, whether when YouTube was happening, when the internet's happening, the folks who go and adopt and play with it early then have a differential edge in the change that it means in the industry and their society.
AI isn't just software. It's a competitor for jobs, energy, land, water, and even attention. It doesn't need to be sentient to disrupt your life. Cockroaches and rats never needed high intelligence to pose an existential risk to humanity, right? CEOs see this, governments see this. You need to see it too. Denial is a luxury you can't afford. Upgrade now or become obsolete. Hit subscribe. Why? Because soon I'm revealing 5 AI-proof careers that'll boom in 2025. You want to be first in line? Drop a comment. What's your plan? Fight AI or ride the wave? See you in the future.